Namaskaram, Masters. Namaskaram, Master CVV. Salutations to lotus feet of the beloved Master Parvati Kumar Garu, and salutations to the entire hierarchy who are leading us into the path of the divinity. So, first of all, the prayer, the importance of the prayer. Morning and evening we do prayer. The invocation is added. Shanti mantras are added, Gayatri mantra is added, and also the hymn related to Lord Krishnamacharya, Master Krishnamacharya is added. Then finally, we recollect the Sanat Kumara and also the Maitreya, in addition to the singing the hymn related to the Maitreya Maharshi. That is how we are doing it. Now, if you ask what is the prayer of Master CVV or what is the yoga of Master CVV means, the whole of Master Yoga is related to the sound principle. So, what are the sounds you utter? In the Master Yoga, we only utter that Namaskaram Master CVV. That is a mantra. So, when Master was in physical body, he used to do the prayer called Namaskaram Master MTA. So, his Master was MTA. So, there are different explanations given by the Masters related to MTA. MTA means matter turned atom. That is one meaning given by one of the masters. So here matter turns to atom. So the Prakriti or the Daiva, what he was considering, he was guiding everything. So the original prayer, when Master C was there, he used to do MTA. So later when he had a boy by name of Chandu, he was sent to the higher realms, different planes he used to send. From there he used to get messages to the master. They are recorded in the diaries, and they are the sounds which came from the different planes that it is written in his diaries. So that's why sometimes you don't understand what it consists in the diaries of Master CVV. They are all mystic. For example, we say deep, axis arranged horse, higher beginning, truth levels, nil and not levels, like that we are telling. What it is, he says is a mantras. So the deep, nil and not level are the mantras. So our master Ekkarala Krishnamacharya has coined it as a mystic mantras, because there is a mysticism in that which only Master CVV knows. He gave that prayer and we all started doing that prayer. So that is how Master CVV, everything he got from the higher energies, and that is written in his diaries, and he started working with that. So the prayer it goes in this fashion. Then the prayer what we do, the energy, what we call Master's energy, it has descended from the very higher planes. So the journey of the Master energy is so beyond, even you can't even imagine. Because we are all novice to this path, we think, okay, Namaskaram Master. Many times we have heard, if you say CVV, what will happen? Only English letter CVV they repeat. That is how you think it. But when you say CVV, it is the seed sound. Seed sound means in Sanskrit, Bijaksharas. How we say Om, Hrim, Shrim, Hlim, Klim, Glaum, Gham, all are the seed sounds. Any sound, seed sound, which is a potentized, a big mantra in that. That is the power of seed sounds. That's why it is called a Bijakshara. Every god, every goddesses, everybody will have Bijaksharas. So here in the mantra, Master has given seed sounds to us called a CVV. It is so powerful. In one of the lecture, Master told that C means the last word is Ikara, V means again Ikara, V means again Ikara. E is the mantra of the goddess Durga. So Sri Shukta, when you say Sharanamaham Prapadde, Eem, Sharanamaham Prapadde, we say Eem. That is the seed sound of mother. So it is a combination of the energy of the three mothers in the Master's name CVV. So that's why it is so powerful. Now, when you talk about the energy of the Master, where from the energy of Master is coming? That is the first question. Why we call it as an energy? So here, when the higher realms, that is in the highermost realms, you call it Parabrahma Sthiti, they were all discussing that why this humanity are caught in the wheel of birth and death, and why they are suffering with so many sicknesses, and why they are always emotional, so many things. But we gave such a wonderful life to all of them to live peacefully, happily, and enjoy their life because they have given extra faculties other than the other three kingdoms. Why they are doing? Then they had a concern, they had a love, they have a compassion for the humanity to uplift the whole of the humanity. Then the Parabrahma, he himself decides to take a birth as a human being and uplift the whole of the humanity. So that the idea, the Parabrahma, what he did, Sankalpa, we say that only made manifestation of Master CVV in a human form. He was born in a Kumbhakonam. So in his normal life, childhood life is very normal to the Master. He was also like any other. He studied, he went to convent, he studied English, and within 11 years of age, 12 years of age, he learned all Vedas, Vedangas, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, every knowledge he had, and not only that, proficiency in Sanskrit, English, and Telugu, Tamil languages. He had a proficiency. So earlier days, early marriages were done. So he was married at the very age. He had 3 kids. Then later, the wife dies. But always, Master was thinking, why death will come? Whenever he sees a death, a sick person, he used to feel a lot of compassion for them. Why they are suffering like that? So there should be a way out. Because though he is an embodiment of Sakshat Parabrahma who came there, but as a Manushya Rupa he has taken, so that's why, like man only, he starts thinking, why this should happen? See, the society is like that, they are all suffering, sickness is there all around, why they die, all such things start. Especially when his wife died, he feels so much. Then he marries the second marriage will happen. The second marriage, her name is Venkamma. We call her as a Mother Venkamma. So after the marriage with Venkamma only, all the spiritual practices have started, more and more experience. So on the 31st March in 1910, there is a very important day. There what happened, the energy started descending and it wanted to touch the earth and it wanted to initiate a great initiate. Initiate means very great yogi. So that energy wanted to initiate somebody. So then what happened, the energy started descending. Yesterday during discussion he was telling Jiddu Krishnamurti was preparing, then he went out from Theosophy, all such things they're all correct. Jiddu Krishnamurti, they nurtured a child in such a fashion to made him ready to receive the higher energies. But the divinity decided some other thing. It went and touched some other place. So then why he was not happy, he was dejected, and also he leaves Theosophy. So many things are there. That is a different story. We don't want all those things. But the energy started descending. Where from the energy of Master CVV has come? That is important. It has started from the Adi, that is the origin. So beyond everything you think, it is called a void. Nothing will be there. A state of void, nothing is there. From there, the energy started descending it. It says, okay, we should go and touch the earth and the human who has taken a form. Sakshat Parabrahma has taken a form. So let us supply this energy to him. Through him, the whole of humanity can be uplifted. Not in 1 year, 2 years, 10 years and all. The whole scheme is 2160 years. The whole yoga will come to a peak. Master says it is a 2160. Okay. This number is very important. I will tell you what is this number. We will see afterwards. So then what happened? The journey of the energy started from the primordial state, void state. First it has touched the Saptarishis. Saptarishi Mandala, which is the highest thing. When you take the highest state, Saptarishi Mandala is in the highest state. Saptarishi Mandala, we should also be familiar with the English names. Because whenever you read the English books, the Madame Blavatsky or Bailey, and even many times Master KPK, Arike books, they use the English terms related to the energies. The Saptarishi Mandala is called a Great Bear. Great Bear means Saptarishi Mandala. The name indicates that there are 7 rishis. So that mandala is in charge of the 7 rishis, which is the highest and the most pure a state of consciousness. So there, first that energy descends to them. From there, it continues to travel. The second layer is called a Kritika Mandala, where there are 6 Kritikas who nurture the Kumaraswamy. He is also a mind-born son of a Parvati. He is not actually born through her womb. Kumaraswamy, the life of Kumaraswamy. You go through this Har Har Mahadeva serial and it is very good. They will show everything. So, one after the other, they cannot bear the Lord Shiva's the Retasu. Then, finally, Kritikas will bring the child and they will nurture it. That's why Kritikas. So, that's why his name is called a Kartikeya. The Subramanya Swami name is Kartikeya because he was nurtured by Kritika. So, there is a second mandala which is also the highest thing called a Kritika Mandala. In English, it is called a Pleiades. It is called a Pleiades. Pleadies means Pleiades means Kritika Mandala. Then what happened from Saptarishi Mandala, it came to the Pleiades. Then further it has descended that energy to the dark star. Dark stars means Dattatreya Mandala. So Dattatreya means we should have some knowledge because Master has given a book called Dattatreya. Whenever you have time, you go through it. Dattatreya is an embodiment of Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Trimurti Swarupa is Dattatreya. His father name is Atri and mother name is Anasuya. Atri means beyond 3. So Ichha Shakti, Gnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti, or Rajaguna, Tapaguna, Sattaguna, anything what I told morning 3, he is always beyond 3. So he was out. His wife is Anasuya. Asuya means jealousy. Normally ladies will have jealousy. Normally means generally. But she is beyond Asuya. There is no jealousy about it. Beyond that. So for such a couple, the Dattatreya was born. There is a small story of Dattatreya. So everyone says Anasuya is Mahapativrata. She is such a pious lady. No parallel to her. When it is addressed again the jealous nature of Parvati, Saraswati and Lakshmi, they started questioning. Let us test her, the pious nature and how ascetic she is. Let us see. So then they send their husbands to check how she is great. They goes there in the form of a Brahmin. Then they ask, you serve food for us. She agrees, yes, because anyone coming to as a guest, Atitheya Bhava, she wanted to serve food. But they put a condition. But normally we don't take food from a lady who is dressed. She should be totally naked, then only we take food. That is how they put a condition. She knows who has come because she is a very great sadhvi. She just saw Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Okay, that is there. When the God himself is asking, let me do, he just brings the water and sprinkles on the 3. All that become 6 months babies or even smaller babies. Then she comes and nakedly they serves everything. That is a Pativrata, such a grand lady. Then the wife starts searching. They ask, where is our husband? They have not come back. He says, they are there playing. She says, what is this? They are all small infants. He said, yes, they are like that. Then they all cry. They say, please give back our husband. Sorry for testing you. Because they want to test. That's why never test a knowers. Never test a guru. Never test. Testing attitude should not be there. Or questioning for questioning's sake. Somebody, you will never do. Ultimately, you are the loser. So then what happened? Then she gives. Then they say, already they have taken as small kids in front of her. As a mother, she fed them. That's why all the 3 embodiment, they form one form called Dattatreya with the 3 heads, Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. That's why he is Adi Guru, he is a Guru. So Dattatreya comes. So he belongs to one mandala, a place called Dattatreya Mandala. In English it is called a dark star. Dark star means Dattatreya Mandala. These names kindly remember because while reading the English scriptures, it will help you. The Great Bear means Saptarishi Mandala, Pleiades means Kritika Mandala, Dark Star means Dattatreya. That's why easy to remember. Dark Star means Dattatreya will have dark star, 4 dark stars, around 100. It is a representation of the 4 number and also 4 Vedas, 4 dogs. Dog is a divine symbol. Though you are afraid when you go in the road, dog is a divine symbol. Please note. So the 4 dogs, that is how it is represented. So Dattatreya, he comes. So that is Dattatreya Mandala. The energy which has started from the primordial level, it came to Saptarishi Mandala, it came to Kritika Mandala, it came to Dattatreya Mandala. From there it came to the solar principle. In the solar principle, because there are 3 layers you should know. One is planetary. We are all planetary beings. Sun, Moon, Mars, everything is a planets, isn't it? So that entire thing is called a planet. Beyond that there is a Surya Mandala. We call it a solar. Above that is a cosmic mandala. So there are 3 layers. Now the energy has started beyond cosmic principle. It has crossed all the cosmic layers, all cosmic celestial beings. Saptarishi Mandala, Kritika Mandala, Datta, everything it crossed. Then it came to the solar. So when it touched the solar, among the solar mandala, the very important place is called a Magus. Magus means Makha. Makha Nakshatra. So that's why Makha, Magi, Mahamagi, all Magus in English, they are all important. Then magic, everything came from that word. So Mahamagi, the Magus, it touches the Magus. From Magus, it comes down and it touches the Halley's Comet. It is only, Halley is the only name because they named it. Like for every tsunami we name something, isn't it? That tsunami, this tsunami. Because you know who saw that, they are naming. Actually, Halley Comet is there before him, but he saw and named that comet. That's why it is called a Halley's Comet. So Halley's Comet came and touched the earth. While touching the earth, always such a celestial and higher energies when they pass, they know the route and they know the destiny. So it started descending in this fashion. At that time, it was almost a midnight. So Master CVV was ready. His name earlier was, all of you know, Kanchupati Venkatrao Venkaswami Rao. His name is Venkaswami. So Venkatrao, he was sitting in a posture. What you see the posture? That posture name is called a Virasana. So he is sitting in a Virasana to receive the energy. So at that time when the Halley's Comet, it came and struck a thunder, a loud noise came, applaud came. Everyone thought the lightning has struck the house of Master and he is no more and the whole house would have smashed. So after when the sound subsidized, all will come and see who is Master. Luckily it is in the roadside, the room where the Halley's Comet struck. It is in the roadside. So window was slightly open, all will peep and see what is happened. So then at that time, Master Ji was sitting in the Virasana. Around him was the luminous bright light, the aura all around him. And he was so good looking at that time. The eyes were flashed to see such a scene. So he was sitting. From that day onwards, he is a different person. So 31st March 1910, the energy touched him. Then what he did, he worked with that energy for 2 months. Up to May 29th, he has worked. How this energy works, how this can be distributed to the all humanity, how I can uplift all the humanity, how I can grant the knowledge of Brahman to all. Because 2 promises, knowledge of Brahman to all and also physical immortality, deathlessness, these 2. So he tried for 60 days with a small group of 6 persons. Then he came to know it is fine. When I told this in one of the seminars, somebody asked, he himself is a Parabrahman, then why he should do testing again? He knows that. I told him, because he has took a human form. So that's why all the rules and regulations related to the human, he should adhere. Sri Rama was a God himself. But when he came a Manava Avatara, he behaved like an ordinary person. He is a God himself, one of the avatar of Vishnu. But he behaved same way Master CVV also, 60 days he did, then he gave. So the day he called a group of person and initiating into the path of this. He named this yoga as a Brukta Rahita Taraka Raja Yoga. Brukta means past karma. Yesterday I told about karma. All the karma, Brukta, balance, Rahita, he will make it nil. So Brukta Rahita, Taraka Raja. Taraka means highest thing. Taraka Raja Yoga. In a king's way we do this one. See how happily you are sitting in the chair. doing it, no Hatha Yoga, no pose, nothing. Happily sit and do the prayer. So Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga means principle of knowing the Atma merging with an Atma. That is another, Raja Yoga is a big subject. So Bhrukta Rahita Taraka Raja Yoga, he gave this yoga. Then, what is to be done? He gave an assurance. Pranita Nijajanan Swatma Tulyan Karoti. One who prostrates to me for 10 to 12 years, I will make them equal to me, not that he will be uplifted. So now you see, next to Master CVV, who is there? EK is there. This side, MN is there. They have taken the same place. That is the promise of the Master. Now Master KPK has been added. Like that Master VPS. There are so many Masters who he made them to come. So that it in Sanskrit he says, Pranitam Nijajanan Swatma Tulyan Karoti. I will make equal to me once you prostrate to me for that. So that is the choosing. Then he said, for all I will give the knowledge of Brahman, for all I will give the physical immortality if you do suicide. That is how the yoga starts. Then how it happens, he says, when you utter the mantra Namaskara Master CVV, the sounds produced in the body, it will go and touches all the cell of your body, atom of your body, every atom, proton, neutron, whatever you say, scientific thing, everything it touches, it activates everything. With that what happened, because the rules of prayer is only one thing. Utter the mantra, close your eyes, utter the mantra, observe within, that's all, nothing else is there. When you start observing it from inside, you will all come to know. He says, from inside I teach everything to you. From inside I teach everything to you. That is what he said. So you need not to go here and there. Then he says that you just say utter the mantra and sit, I will teach everything. So every action of the yoga, it commences inside only. You need not to struggle to do it. You say Namaskara Master and sit good, everything inside. The vibrations, workings, visions, then ideas, thought, everything it comes. Like an explosion, everything it comes. He has promised that I will do everything from inside. So that is the beauty of the yoga. So, that's such a simple yoga he has given. When you start doing this yoga, why the Parabrahman state has come here and whom we are uttering, why we are taking all the names is, it is all because of the hierarchy. The hierarchy is, again you go back to the Subramanya Swami, go to the Kritika Mandala. The Kritika Mandala, Kartikeya is the Subramanya Swami. He is none other than the Sanat Kumara. Who is Sanat Kumara? He is a mind-born son of a Brahma. Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanat Kumara, Sanasujat. There are 4 persons, mind-born son. I told, when the Brahma realized that I have done a mistake of thinking that I have done everything, without Narayana nothing will happen. The moment it came, all the 4 came from his forehead. They came. They are the 4. Among them, they enter the kingdom of God, requests the Sanat Kumara, you go to the earth and uplift the humanity. He says, I cannot come. He says, I cannot touch the humanity because he is a Kumara, always so pure, their purpose is different. So they say, we cannot go. Then further, I said, okay, I will come down. But I will not take any garbha of any lady. And I will not come out of the yoni. No, I cannot come out as a normal person. Then they say, okay, they agree then. Then he descends. When he descends, the moment he came to the earth is one layer, beyond that ether, beyond that one more ether. We call the first ether, second ether. He came up to the second ether, he said, further I cannot go down, I can't even step. Because it is so dirty, pollution, minds are like that, everything. From there I work. So he came and established the place called Shambhala. Then, because it is a hierarchical plan, the first hierarchy it starts with Shambhala and Sanat Kumara. Then, other side, when the Lord Krishna, and they were all Vyasa Bhagavan, Lord Krishna, Maitreya, they were all students of Sandipani Maharshi, Krishna, Sandipani. If you go to Ujjaini area, you will come to know all these histories, Sandipani. So they are all disciples. So, almost our Maitreya and Lord Krishna, they were almost contemporaries. They are all there. So when the 126 years is completed, the Lord Krishna, there is a story that a hunter will come and release an arrow, he is killed. While going, he calls the Maitreya and he says, the age which is going to come is called Kali Yuga. So Kali's influence is very high, it will be there. So you be in charge of the Kali Yuga. So this has happened nearly 5,000 to 6,000 years back. So then Maitreya was given this. So Maitreya became a Jagat Guru or a world teacher to take care of the entire Kali Yuga. That's why our trust name is world teacher, means Maitreya is the Kali Yuga. So Sanat Kumara and the Maitreya, there is a plan. So then Sanat Kumara gave a plan to the Maitreya to execute it in the entire humanity. Then Maitreya, he alone cannot do, because there are two other Manda. Maitreya belongs to Kasi, Benares, Varanasi. He is the king of Varanasi. But he says, I cannot run because my purpose of life is something else. So I can't rule the nation. So he says, he relinquishes, he denounces the post of king. He gives to his brother and he just walks out to the forest. So that is why Benares, the other side of it is called Vyasa Kasi, which is very important, where Maitreya was there. So then Maitreya Maharshi, he goes there. Then there are two other mandal. One is Surya Vamsha, other is Chandra Vamsha. There are two who also dedicated for the hierarchical work. Among them, Surya Vamsha, who brings a solar dynasty. It is called a dynasty. From solar dynasty came Maru Maharshi. From lunar dynasty came Devapi. The name it indicates because sun is very hot, Maru Maharshi is very hot, very straight, hitting his face. Devapi is very soft because he belongs to second line, very soft. So then these two came into the picture. These two, they started working under Maitreya. Then those two have chosen another disciple. He is popularly called as the Tibetan master. His name is Jwalakul. So Jwalakul Maharshi started linking up to the hierarchy and he said, I am ready to work for the hierarchical plan. Then Maru and Devapi, both together, they took the help of the Jwalakul to continue the work. Then Jwalakul Maharshi, Maru Maharshi and Devapi forming as a triangle, they gave the entire knowledge, Brahmagnanam, to the humanity through Madame Blavatsky and a Bailey. Through Madame Blavatsky, the greatest work is Secret Doctrine, Isis Unveiled. And other books are she has written, but these two are the books which is given by the master's dictations. First is Isis Unveiled, second is the Secret Doctrine. Then later Jwalakul Maharshi has chosen this lady, American lady, Elisa Bailey, to do this effort. And then in the beginning she refuses, later this is hierarchical work, then she starts. So through her, 24 volumes of Jwalakul teachings came. I have told you, a Lucy's publication, or they have started a school called Arcane School. So that is also continued. So these are the two things. Then a plan of hierarchy, it continued, not that it has ended. Through Jesus, work is continued. Through Buddha, work is continued. Through Adi Shankara, work is continued. Recently through Master Rike, the same work is continued. Master Rike continued the work of Devapi Maharshi more. Master KPK continued the work of Jwalakul, Devapi, Maru and Maitreya. Maitreya Stotra came to our trust because of Master. He only brought that Stotra and given it to him. So that is how the hierarchy, entire working. Everybody's plan is only to uplift the humanity. They decide the plan of yearly plan. Normally everybody plans for a year, They also do yearly plan on Vaishaka Purnima. That is called a Vaishaka festival. So Vishaka festival. Vishaka means Suvarna Swami. Suvarna Swami means Sanat Kumara. So it is a festival of Sanat Kumara who calls everybody to the meeting and then gives the rolls out the plan for the entire year and the entire hierarchy. Not that only this is hierarchy, there are others. There are others also. They also work as a plan, but major hierarchy follows this thing. So through him, the Jwalakul, major work in the recent years, it is happening. Jwalakul, recently, Master means only they. They are all very old. Maitreya is more than 67,000 years old. Maru Maharshi Devapi is also 5,000 to 6,000 years old. They are all very old. Sanat Kumara, no one knows how old he is. So like that, the hierarchy starts working. So our masters gave the scheme wherein you are linking up to the energies of the that energy every day. By uttering the CVV mantra, the energy of the primordial, by uttering the Sanat Kumaraya Nama, uttering the first energy, then again we utter the mantra Gurubhyo Namaha, Paramagurubhyo Namaha, Parameshti Gurubhyo Namaha, Saptarishubhyo Namaha, over primordial, the great bear has come. You are taking Saptarishubhyo Namaha. Then you say Dhruva. Dhruva means cosmic principle. The one side, Earth earlier it is only one sided. The second side, Dhruva, is formed only because of Dhruva. So that is Dhruvaya Namaha. Sanakaya Namaha, Sanandanaya Namaha, mind born son, Sanat Kumaraya Namaha, Sanat Sujata they will not tell. Okay? Sanat Kumaraya, immediately go to Maitreya Namaha, then Shuka, then Vyasa, and ultimately come to Narada, isn't it? Narada Namaha. Then Parabrahmane Namaha, Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Again you go back to the highest. It is the descending order of the hierarchy. That is, when you come down, the highest state is on the base. So, Sri Krishna Parabrahmana is the higher thing. Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. So, Parabrahma, it is not a Brahma, Parabrahma Sthiti, that is the last. So, you took all the hierarchy into the picture. Then you say, the Sanat Kumara you take, Maitreya you utter, then you tell detailed Maitreya Stotra you tell. Then what is that we are doing? You are directly dialing all them morning and evening. Every day we dial all the entire hierarchy and we do the prayer. Then coming to the prayer of Master CVV, it is a sound principle. The moment you utter, everything working starts. Master says you need not stop any of your work. When you are everything while doing, I do all arrangements, he said. So, bandi naduchuchunnappude repair cheyakunda. That is what he says. When the vehicle is moving, I will repair it. It is not that you have to leave it to the garage and stop. That when you are in the night, I do repair. In the night itself. Without your knowledge, I do it. That is how he promises. So that's why the yoga is very simple. One is time adherence, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock in the evening. Then utter the sound, Namaskaram, start observing within. That's all. Observe within. Slowly everything it happens, everything comes to you. You only get idea. I should do that, I should do this, I should not do this. Why this thought came to me. Repeatedly he gives a thing you have to do. Repeatedly from inside it just comes like. So that is how the entire hierarchy we are touching. So yesterday we went to British Library to see the letters written by Maru Maharshi and Devapi in their own handwriting to AP Senate. They have written, because he was in Theosophy, they are also in the path, this path. They have written to them. Like that they have written to many things. Master KH is called a Kuthomi Lal Singh. His name is Kuthomi Lal Singh, he is a Singh. So that's why we say he is the Rajputan. Maru Maharshi is a Rajputan. And Maitreya is a Devapi, he belongs to the moon. So Chandramandala, Chandravamsha. Chandravamsha Raja avaru, he is a Suryavamsha Raja Maru Maharshi. With the two principles, they have worked. They are our hierarchy. So you take the hierarchy name, you take the sound principle, and you are linking awareness starting from the primordial to the lowest level. That is how we do prayer. So that is why link up to the hierarchy, and each ray, yesterday I told you can link up to the ray, you can link up to the ray to the centers, centers to the Rishi, Rishi to the energies. So that knowledge it is available in the books by Master KPK, Master EK, Bailey Madam, and then HVV Madam. All have given this knowledge. So that's why you go on, acquire the knowledge, then you will come to know the importance, what prayer we are doing. The energy what you are receiving, it is coming from the primordial level, Parabrahma Sthiti, and Sakshat Parabrahma. Then some may ask, why, how he knows Parabrahma? So one incident I tell you. So there was a master called NRBV. His name is NRBV. In Tamil they call Narbhavi. Actually his father was a very rich man. He gave loans to everybody. All he scattered everybody. One fine day he died. No one returned anything. No one returned nothing, no record, no stamp paper, no, everything has gone. So in one house he goes and asks, my father has given you place. He says, I don't have anything to give back. I have only the Talapatra Granthas. I will give that palm leaves. He says, okay, give. He takes the palm leaves from me, he starts reading it. It is all about Nadi Shastra. Nadi Shastra. He writes and all. He becomes popular. By reading, he makes his life. So that is how he is doing. One fine day, somebody tells there is a great master called CVV. Why don't you go and tell him the thing? So you know the Tamil Brahmin, they will have pawn and all like that. So because he has a knowledge of the Talapatras, he had arrogance. He comes and tells Master, see, I will tell to you. He just laughs. He says, okay, tell. Then he sits, your name starts with C. Your name is Kanchapati, like that, another name. Yes, they have to tell, everything. So he was turning slightly, suddenly it came, the man with whom you are talking is Sakshat Parabrahma, what nadi you are going to tell it comes. Till such time he was talking with arrogance, what is your name? Okay, like that he was talking. When he saw the last leaf, it came as, Master was laughing, finally he came to know that he is none other than the Sakshat. Then he just leaves everything and proceeded. Then Master says, don't waste time on this nadis. You just bundle it and put it in the attic. You start doing yoga. So that is how it is. So like that, Narbhavi, he is the disciple. There are so many disciples who directly did prayers with the Master. So Master was contemporary with the Kanchi Paramacharya. You know the Kanchi, the earlier, he lived for 101 years. When he took the sannyasa, it is opposite. Kanchi, Master's house, opposite was Kanchi Mat. So one day when they met in Kaveri, because Kaveri is a place where they used to take bath every day morning. And he asked her, the sannyasa ashrama, the ashram, rules and regulations, so many things are, I don't want anything. Your yoga is very good, please give me your yoga, he asked Swami. Then he says, in this life it is not possible, because you have come with some purpose. So you continue with that work. You fulfill that work. Next life I will give this yoga to you. That is how he says. It's all recorded. So such a great is the Master. So that yoga we are doing morning and evening. Where from this energy? Everything proof is there. Master, diaries, everything is there. Master in his own handwriting has written and kept everything. And he has done all experiment. It is an experiential knowledge. It is not that simply telling something you do. No, you need not to believe it. You do it, you come to know. So such a wonderful prayer we are doing. So morning I said, a part of one triangle is prayer. So study, service, meditation. Complete this morning and evening, sit quiet. Then your life is wonderful. So that is the purpose of Master Yoga. And here karma rahitya, he will take out your karmas. Brukta rahita, entire thing is taken out. And also you will gain Parabrahma, you have a knowledge of Brahman. What is Brahma, how you will be, everything you get a knowledge. Hierarchical knowledge you get, wisdom, everything you get it. So one is Brahmagnana, other thing is physical immortality. You don't die. How, why and how you don't die? You die, that is only physical body goes, but you are there. How he gives a permanency for you? By doing this prayer, your etheric body is developed. From etheric body it becomes a golden body. Golden body becomes strong as diamond body. Once you form a diamond body, that is called Vajra Sharira. He grants to everybody Vajra Sharira. When you have Vajra Sharira, physical body, because everything born, it should go. So one time it goes, but you are there. Any form you can take, anywhere you can, but you are a deathless stage, you are Vajra Sharira. So that Vajra is the important word. We all say that Hanuman is a Chiranjeevi, isn't it? In North India, they call him as Bajrang Bali. Bajrang means Vajranga Bali. Vajra Sharira. He has got that's why he is Chiranjeevi. Why we say Hanuman is Chiranjeevi? He has got a Vajra Sharira. Such thing he said he will grant to all of you. So that is the purpose of the yoga. That is why you have to do yoga. It is a very high yoga, linking to everything. It has touched with Purana, it is touched with Bhagavad, everything he linked it and then brought this yoga to us. Suitable to modern man without putting ourselves into the which acharas. Unnecessary acharas. You should have that, you should have this, without that you cannot do. All things we are bogged down in those things. He said nothing is needed, close your eyes and sit. So such a grand yoga, and this is the hierarchy. So kindly know the importance of the yoga. Every day without fail, wherever you are, 6 o'clock, think about Master. That's all, think about Master. When you are free, come and do the yoga. That is the power of this yoga. Okay? Thank you.